Alright, let's get started today, you guys. We'll do your first Yoga Sun Salutation by stepping up at the front of your mat. You're going to look down at your feet and just try to get them about hip width distance. We're going to start to squeeze the inner thighs together. Just start to really stretch the back, stretch your arms, and begin. Inhale, lift the arms up in the air and stretch up to the sky. Try to bring those fingertips to point straight. And then on an exhalation, we're going to reach out and swan dive down. And drop the head down towards the knees. Soften your neck. And just try to soften your jaw. Lift your right foot and we'll lead it back. And lower down the knee. So Anjali Asana position. This is our low crescent lunge. Take a breath in, hold the heart and chest, and the head up. And then on an exhalation, we're going to step it back into our first downward facing dog. So immediately try just to spread out the fingers and toes and get a really good connection of the mat, of the floor, of your body. Pressing down into that downward facing dog. Now we're going to lower down the knees, chest, chin into our 8-point salute. So drop down, bend the arms and elbows. Try to gently lower and lift up into a little baby cobra here. Press down into your toes. Peel your upper body off the floor as much as you can. You can come up into upward facing or cobra, full cobra, and then press it back into downward facing dog. And on your next breath in, step the right foot up. We're going to tap down the left knee again and go into that low crescent lunge. And then step up to the front of your mat on your exhalation and fold. On your next inhalation, rise up, reach up to the sky. On the exhalation, lower down the hands, rest them to the sides. Take a deep breath. And we'll do that again. Arms up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward and fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Stepping into downward. Inhale, tap down the knees. Exhale, lower. Inhale, low cobra, or just trying to come up into a full cobra, getting a little bit more of that backward bend as we do it for the second time. And pushing the hips back up into downward facing. On the next inhale, step the left leg up. Lower down the right knee when you get there. And step the right leg up and bow forward. On the next inhalation, rise your body up. And on the next exhalation, just let your arms come down nice and steady. Move slow, there's no reason to rush here. And go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Bring the hands together, then sweep them up to the sky. On the exhale, hinge forward and fold. On the inhale, we'll lead the right foot back, tap down the knee. On the exhalation, we'll lead the left leg back into downward facing. Lower into 8-point salute. The reason we call it 8 points is we have the toes, the knees, the hands. So that's 6 points.
And then 7 and 8, right, is the chest and chin coming down. So practice lowering with control and lift up into full cobra. Press down pretty firmly into those toes so you can pull the chest up and back and work your way up into downward facing. Take a breath in, lead the right foot forward. Anjali-asana. Take a breath out, step the left foot forward. Bow. On the inhale, rise up. On the exhale, just let it go. Let's try this time to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow. We'll lead the left foot back this time and lower down the knee. Exhale, we'll lead the right foot back into downward facing. And we'll drop down and lower to the mat. Arms bend, chest and chin lowers. Inhale, peel it up into cobra. Exhale, lift it up into downward facing. Inhale, lead the left foot up. Right knee taps down, chest and chin lifts. Exhale, leap to the front of your mat, drop the neck, drop your head. And slowly we're working the stretching of the legs, but no worries here. If you're feeling pretty tight, that's all right to leave the knees bent. Slowly try to straighten and come on up. Lead the arms up over the head. Exhale, let them come down. Feel nice and calm here. Remember, we're going in through the nose and out through the nose today in the practice. Let's do that one more time on each side. Inhale, arms raised to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, right foot back. So I want you to take a breath and move. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, lead your chest and chin down. Exhale, then lower. Inhale, lead it up into cobra. Exhale, press it up into downward facing. Inhale, lead the right foot forward. Tap down the left knee. Exhale, lead the left foot forward. Drop the head and neck and fold. Inhale, lead the upper body up. Lower down the hands. Take your next breath. Breathe in oxygen, breathe out carbon dioxide. Do one more. Inhale, lead the arms and hands up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, step the left foot back, tap down the knee. Exhale, right leg back into downward. Make sure you're breathing and lower down the knees, chest, chin. Inhale, low cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. We want you to try to lead it forward. Take that last Anjali-asana. And exhale, step the right foot forward, drop your head, drop your neck. And let's inhale, lead up to the top side now. Inhale. Try getting a nice big stretch here and moving mindfully, slowly. Just bring those hands down to the center of your heart. Maybe feel that left hand, right hand press together, feeling the heartbeat, feeling your breath. Now we're going to keep those hands together and begin straightening the arms straight up. And I want you to get a pretty good interlacing of the fingers with your 2 index fingers stretched out. We're going to stretch the legs, the sides of your body, your chest, your arms, everything just pretty active, pretty straight here. Now on your next deep breath with me, we're going to lean to your right side. So I'll mirror you guys today, right? Creating that bend, that shape in that half moon. And I want you not to collapse the chest, right? And push so hard like this. I want you to stay really lifted. We're going to work into the stretch today of half moon and keeping the chest, chin slightly lifted. Maybe not too exaggerated, but just enough where you're going, feeling the stretch here. Now I want you to move your hips out to the side. Move them, push them out to the side. Feel your flexibility increasing. You don't have to go too deep. We'll do it for a second set. I want you to push and straighten everything, come back up. Nice. Now I like looking up. So that repositions you to stretch up in the middle one more time. Then we'll switch and you're going to start to lean to your left side. Take a deep breath. Feel your flexibility on the other side increasing. You're pushing, but keeping the chest, keeping the chin pretty lifted here. Now take another deep breath. We're going to push the hips and find that extra piece of flexibility that you're working in there. You are doing great. Hold it and breathe. Now shoot everything back up. We're just going to try to touch the toes. Ready? We fall down. And keep the legs pretty straight here if you can. And it's okay if you can't reach the toes today. You will. And we're just going to take that forward fold and draw the forehead down towards the knees. Good. Now bend the knees like a lot. Drop down into the hips. Keep the chest, lift the head, bring the hands together to the heart. We're going to take a chair pose position. Now imagine here, you are sitting right back in a chair, so you're trying to drop the tush back into that seat, but your chair, your upper body is sitting upright, right? You're sitting down. And then take a nice big stretch, lift the arms, stretch the hands up, and we'll do a second set of that half moon. Are you ready? Interlace the fingers. Try to bring the feet in just a little bit closer together. Second set. Big stretch up, lean to your right side. And just try to hold it here. And second set. And you feel that all the way into the shoulder too. And we'll take one more deep breath and push. Back up. You're going to re-stretch in the middle. And we do the opposite side. You'll lean to your left. Now your breath is the most powerful tool here. It's not about how much that you push. It's not about the amount of effort here too. It's being able to breathe. And lift back up. Keep those arms lifted. The head is just going to fall back here. We're going to do a back bend or a heart opener and just try to keep the arms and head rolling back and slightly lifting the heart center. Trust yourself. Trust your body. And work your spine. So after you do that backward bend, just come up slightly. You're going to really engage the core here. So pull in that lower belly. Extend the arms. Come down nice and slow. Keeping the arms, spine straight here. And now we touch the toes again. So greatly we're working the flexibility of the spine and your whole body here. You should feel a slight improvement within a few practices. And try not to judge anything. Try not to judge the body. If you can't reach the toes, that's okay. Just bend forward and down. And from that forward fold, lift halfway up. So we're going to take a flat back. And then reach down again, taking that forward fold. Lift back up, all the way to the top. I'm going to take another chair pose position. Try to squat as low as you can, down in the hips, up with the chest and the head. And lowering down the hands, taking our downward facing dog. So we're back in the down dog. I want you to lower all the way down your way. Right, maybe taking the knees, maybe shaking the chest, the chin, and just get there. Get down flat. Lower onto the chest, the belly, and press up onto the forearms. Let's go into Sphinx pose position. So you may think, okay, here we're Sphinx, pretty easy, pretty comfortable, restorative position. That's fine, right? But we're going to try to lift up off the mat with your upper body. And we're going to build and do a little strengthening here too. So from Sphinx pose position, we're going to try to curl the toes, lift the knees, lift the legs, and do a core forearm plank, strengthening here. So we'll do a few reps. Breathe and tuck the toes. Try to lift the knees, lock the legs, and hold. Forearm plank. Really feel this everywhere, right? Maybe there's one particular body that might feel it more than the other, and that's okay, that's fine. But engage everywhere, especially through the belly. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a good job. Lower down, back into Sphinx. So we'll do that for several sets. Let's go 3 more. And it'll get a little shorter, that's fine. Take a deep breath, tuck the toes, and lift up into forearm plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop down the knees. Really relax in that Sphinx pose. It should feel nice coming out of that forearm plank. And just let go. Let go. Working flexibility and strengthening. All right, last 2, forearm plank. Try to make sure your hips aren't all the way down in that Sphinx position. You're lifting them up. You're engaging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower back low into Sphinx. Take a deep breath. Breath is your tool here. And let's do forearm plank for the last rep. Curl the toes. Lift up the knees. Drive that energy from your heels all the way through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll lower. Good job, you guys. Now, come up and take that full cobra position. Inhale all the way up. Lift. Exhale all the way to downward facing dog. And you can rest down into a child's pose here if you need to. We'll sit back towards the heels. And we're just going to stretch the arms and hands out. Now pick the hands up here when you're in that child's pose and walk the arms out to the right side. Take a deep breath. It's almost like we're back in that half moon, right? You should feel that stretch down the side again. And walk the hands back up to the top. You can lower down the forehead. And we'll do the next side. Walk the arms and hands out to the left. And come back onto the mat. Take that child's pose. And roll up into tabletop position. Try to take a seat, cross your legs, or sweep the legs around. And we'll do a one-legged forward fold. So we'll start with right leg out. That left foot comes inside of the right leg. We're going to do a little breath work in the forward fold, so I want you to take those deep breaths in and out and go firmly in towards that stretch like we've been doing each class. And only go down as deep enough as your body lets you, and try to place the forehead down. Lift your body up and change your legs. Left leg goes out and the right leg goes in. So with your breath, your body is allowed to go a little bit deeper into the stretches. No need to force, right? It's being allowed to move further. And just get ready to come back up slowly. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. We're going to do that with both legs stretched out now. So we should feel in the back of the legs, your hamstrings. Shake it out, get loose. You can extend the arms, lift them straight up. Inhale, 1, lift. Exhale, 2, tilt. And inhale and exhale, 3. Just going to relax. And come up. Take the arms and hands back here a little bit so you get a little heart opener. I have been like sometimes letting that head fall back. And we'll do our twist. So let's pull the right leg in. You're going to hug that knee close in towards you. You're going to stretch or bring the right hand back. The left arm can go on the outside of the right knee and you turn and twist. Our first twist for the practice today is, right, take that spine, twist it around. And we're going to do the next side. So stretch right leg, pull left leg in. You're going to bring your left arm behind you. And you're going to twist the spine. your feet in. And inhale, 1, we're going to lift. Exhale, 2, we're going to tilt. Inhale and exhale, 3. Just letting go. Nice, now let's lift back up. Take the arms and hands back for that additional heart opener. Lift, open up. And then plant your feet on the floor. Let's try to do a reverse tabletop pose today. Pressing into the hands and feet. Try to lift the hips up. Keep your chest connected into the chin. And slowly roll the hips down. Let's do that one more. Take a deep breath. Lift up into reverse tabletop. Take a nice big breath and stretch. Good. Lower down the hips. Try to cross the legs. Move into a child's pose position. I'm going to give you about 3-4 breaths here. I'm really planting the whole body down, resting. We got a little bit more to do. Most of it's going to be standing up. And then we'll come right back on the floor again. So roll up into your downward facing dog. Those hips are going to really feel loosened up. Hamstrings loosened up. Right? Feel that down dog just kind of rejuvenated, refreshed again. And take to walk, step, or hopping up to the front of the mat. Lift halfway up into flat back pose. And take the body and fold it down. Exhale. Inhale, rising up, reaching up to the sky. Breath in. And breath out, arms down. Inhale, hands up to the sky, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Now lift the left foot up. Step the foot back into warrior 1 pose. I'm going to bring the arms and hands and reach them up to the sky. And take a breath. Open the arms and hands out. Maybe open the legs out. Warrior 2 pose. Float the right hand up into peaceful warrior. Try to keep that right knee bent. Bring the right arm down and the left arm up into side angle. Level 2, your hand can try to get down on the floor. But try to keep that left arm up over the head. Come back up and lift. Warrior 2 pose. Now let's straighten the right leg. Reach that right hand back into peaceful triangle. And taking your hands down to the mat, lower to the floor. Lower the left knee down to the ground. Back into Anjali Asana. Take a breath in, open up chest, head. Find some space, some room here in your upper body as well in the lower body. Begin stretching out the back of the right hamstring. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, tilt. Inhale and exhale, relax. Try moving further into that stretch. When you're ready to, bring it back forward and step it into downward facing dog. Take a flow with me. Tap down the knees, chest, and chin lower. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra. Exhale, back up into downward facing dog. Come back up to the front of your mat by either stepping, jumping, light hopping. Take your time. Inhale, flat back pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise in up position. Arms up to the sky, stretch straight up. Inhale. Exhale, let the arms go. Inhale, bring the arms, reach them back up. Exhale, bow forward. And step the right foot back. Let's do our warrior one pose. Press down into the feet. Work your arms all the way up. Take a big stretch up to the sky. Hold your warrior one and breathe in. Breathe out, open the arms out into warrior two pose. Stretch, feel the fingertips trying to almost reach out to the sides of the room here. Take a breath in, flip the left arm up, take a peaceful warrior. Switch the position of your arms into side angle now. Take a breath. And really let that exhale sink your body down, but keep it open, keep it stretched. Keep your breath moving. Flip all the way back up into warrior two. Begin straightening the left leg. Reach the left hand back. Peaceful triangle. And take the hands down to the floor. Take the back knee down, drop it, Anjali Asana. The low lunge again. We're right back here, just like the beginning of the practice. Really resting into the hips, lift the chest, and then begin stretching out the back of the left leg. Move into that half split. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, tilt. And then keep breathing, keep moving into your body stretching. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilting. Inhale and exhale, relaxing. And begin trying to come back forward to Anjali Asana. Step it back into downward facing. And lower down, knees, chest, chin. As we lower, we'll do that cobra position again. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Alright, let's take a three-legged dog and hold that right foot up in the air. I want you to try to straighten out both of your legs. Press that left heel down into the floor. Keep that right leg stretched. And then lower down to downward facing dog again. And change. Keep the right foot down. Bring that left leg straight up. Should feel the stretch down the right hamstring. And check keeping that leg straight and the left leg straight. Keep your hips squared. Don't open the left hip. And lower down to downward facing dog. Take a really nice deep breath here. And exhale, let it go. You can lower down the knees when you're ready. Take a deep breath. Relax with me. So what we're going to do is two things here. One, we're going to do a little bit of core work, which is always beneficial for our bodies, right? Keeps us strong. Work on the midsection. And second thing, we'll work on stepping that foot forward. If you notice, it's not an easy transition to do in yoga practice, bringing that foot up to the front of your mat. So we'll work a little bit on this transition. One way that we do it, of course, is we can just tap down the knees and we swing that foot forward. But try not to get too used to that, right? It becomes like a habit of what we used to. So we'll practice a little bit of transitioning that foot forward and also doing crunches, so the core strength. So come into downward facing dog. You're nice and firmly press into the hands and the feet. And then we're going to lift up that right leg into three-legged dog. So lift your right leg, take a breath in,
Now pull your right knee in towards your nose and try to hug that right thigh nice and firmly in towards your chest. Squeeze and pull that right knee in and send it back up. Three-legged dog. Nice, sweet. Let's do it again. Breathe and pull that right knee in towards your body. Now try to pull those shoulders up over the hands and squeeze that knee in. Pull. Inhale, sweep the right leg back up. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, sweep up. One more. Exhale, pull in. Hold it. Inhale, sweep up. Now, big one here. Step your foot all the way through. Nice. So did you do it? Did you work on getting that foot up a little bit closer? Tap down the left knee again to Anjali Asana. Stretch out that hamstring. It deserves it here. And come back forward. Now you're going to take your right arm inside of the right leg. So both hands should be inside of that front leg. Slide your left leg a little bit further back. Breathe here. And firmly you can stay on the hands, lifting up like an Anjali Asana. You can try to go down on the forearms, increasing that stretching quite a bit here. You can also take a twist over the right shoulder. Try lifting the left leg up. Yeah. And you can try to pull it back. The stretch here, really feel it in the left quadricep. You should feel it there. Should feel it along the right hip too. Not an easy posture today, but keep breathing, keep trying your best, and let it go. So that's the stretch. You can also do that with a strap too, if that's easier. Now bring that foot back to the middle of your mat. Look straight up into Anjali Asana. And step forward. Up to the front of your mat. I just want you to dangle here for a moment. Relax. Loosen the neck, loosen the head, your jaw. Nothing to worry here. No worries, just forward folding and hanging out. Maybe even grab the elbows. And just feel your body like a pendulum just starting to swing out to your sides. Nice and soft here. And drop the hands by the knees, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Lift the right foot up, step it back. Lift the left foot up, step it back into downward facing dog. We're going to do the next side now. So press into the right foot. On your breath, you're going to lift the left leg up into three-legged dog. We think a lot of the times this pose is about the left leg. It is a tiny bit. All that leg is doing is lifting. That right leg for you here is really holding you. So you should feel a little more of a stretch there. Try keeping your hips even. And ready, we're going to pull that left leg in until your knee comes pretty close to your nose. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen that leg up. Let's move the knee in forward again. Hold it there. Shoulders are going to move forward a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift that leg up. After you do the crunch, keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. Let's do last 2. Pull and lift up. Last 1. Pull
bring that foot up between the hands. Try stepping it through. You will get a little bit closer every time. Continue doing those crunches. Begin lengthening out the left leg. We'll do our hamstring stretch here again. That feels good. I want you to bring the left knee into bent position. Bring your left arm inside the left leg. Slide the right leg back. You're welcome just to stay up here. This is called lizard position. Sort of looks like a lizard, right? Your body's long. Of course, we got one leg stretched out to the side. Now, a few options that we have. You can try to go down on the forearms. That will increase the intensity of the stretch. You can try going into the twist over the left shoulder. I want you to try to pull the right leg. Even here, just lifting that right leg, you can hold it or try to grab along to the side of it and pull it in. Let go softly. Let it go. And take your front foot between the hands. Deep breath. Anjalayasana. Deep breath out. Step forward nice and softly to the front of your mat and fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. And begin reaching arms and hands up to the sky. Take a stretch. And exhale, let the arms come down. Let them go. Good. Shrug the shoulders back. And then shake out the legs. Maybe shake out the arms side to side. Just to get a little bit of movement here back. Now we're going to go down and take a seat. Lay down on your back. Flip your palms up. Rest the back of your head. Close your eyes. Now I just want you to feel how relaxed and calm your body is right now. Maybe your heart rate is up a little bit, and that's okay. But we're going to take a few deep breaths and allow your heart rate just to drop down a little bit. Let's inhale for 4 counts. Breathe and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it go slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. 2 more. Inhale slowly. 1, 2, 3. You should feel the belly to really rise up and fill up here. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Notice and feel your body melting into your mat. Take a deep breath on your own and slide your feet towards your hips. Allow your knees to come into a bent position. So align your fingertips close towards your heels, or rather your heels close towards your fingertips.
And press into the ground with your feet and lift your back up into bridge position. In bridge pose, we're taking a heart opener to really press into the hips, open the heart center. And slowly bring the hips down. Nice job. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Lift up into your bridge position. Breathe out and hold. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, hold. Breathe in, hold. Pull up a little bit higher. And breathe out and lower. Good job. I want you to cross the right ankle over your left knee. And take your hip opener. We'll try to take the more advanced version of this today. Right, left leg can come up. You can wrap the legs together if you want to, and you try to hold the outsides of your feet like you're pulling in. Take a deep breath. Exhale. When you're ready, we'll just switch and let that go. So left ankle crosses over the right. And then we want to stretch out the legs a little bit more. You can wrap them on top of each other or lift the right leg. Release when you're ready and pull your knees in towards your body. Lift your head off the floor. Pull your forehead towards the knees. And then relax. Stretch your legs out. Just let go. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now bring the knees up one more time. Plant your feet on the floor. And then let your knees roll over to your right side. Look over your left shoulder. And try stretching that left arm out. So we're going to end in a gentle twist today. Move along to the other side to allow your knees to roll over to the left side. Twist and look over your right shoulder. Come back through center. This is it. Wrap your arms around your legs. Squeeze tight, tight, tight. And then set up your relaxation on the back. You can bring your arms and hands down to the sides. Caress the back of your legs. And most importantly, just try to rest the mind. You're going to slowly feel your body going into a more relaxing state because you are working into stillness. You're going to automatically feel your body relaxing as you try just to be still. But try most importantly just to give yourself a few minutes to try to relax the mind. Try to relax your mind. Most importantly, just try to relax your mind.
recharged, refreshed that you are. Stretch the arms back. And slowly roll over to the side into a nice easy seat position. You'll come up. And as you seal your practice today, just give your body a couple more moments here in a seated position. And try not to rush. Try not to run and do the next thing that you want to do, right? Just be here, right now in this moment. And close your eyes. And with these extra moments that we have, just try to give yourself some gratitude for trying and doing today's practice, doing your best. And feel how that rush of gratitude goes around your body, particularly around your heart center. See if you can envision a beam of energy coming through the heart center, and you're slightly lifting the chest so your seat is nice and tall. And take your hands, press them down to the knees. Big breath, sit up tall, and we'll seal your practice today. So I do want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys so much. Namaste.